Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I have 5 easy DIYs using the beautiful new wallpaper from Dollar Tree. I found this is us sign and I was trying to get 3 of them but I only found this one. So I'm just taking the back part off and then I'm going to take off the this is us. Half of it fell off already. It came off pretty easily. And then I'm just peeling off any of the pieces that are still sticking up, and then I just gave it a quick sand with my finger sander as I wanted to make it smooth so I could put the wallpaper on it. And here I am just deciding which part of the wallpaper I'm going to use, and I'm just marking it off. I was going to draw around this piece and then I decided I was just going to cut it, and then I decided I better just draw around the inside of the frame. And just mark it off where I need to cut. And then I cut it 1/2 centimeter bigger than where I marked it with the pencil. And then I rubbed off any of the pencil marks. I only marked it with the pencil really lightly. And now I'm just going to stick the wallpaper to this piece. And then I'm going to put it back inside the frame. Oh, actually, the frame was a bit wobbly and broken. This is the only one I could find. I did want 3 of them and make this a set of 3, but this was the only one I could find. I went to several different Dollar Trees. So yeah, I just glued it to make it sturdy again. And then I put that piece back in. And then push the tabs down. And I'm just taking the hanger out so I can put it in the top. This would make a cute wee riser as well. I've tried to push it in. So I just got a wee hammer and then hammered it in. And then this was the only one I could find. It had like some glue or something stuck to it and it was all scuffed, so I decided just take my finger sander and scuff it up some more and make it look distressed. And I just wiped off the dust. And then this is how it turned out. I think that colour wood goes really nice with this wallpaper. I did want to make it a set of 3 with different sections of the wallpaper, so if you can find 3 of these frames then you can do that. So this frame is also from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take out the back. And then put all that to one side. Now I'm going to take some Moss Waverly chalk paint. And I gave it 3 coats of the moss paint. So I chose moss for the frame for this wallpaper that I'm going to use, but it has a few different colours in it, so you could pick out the blue or the pink or whatever colour you wanted your frame to be. You don't have to use the moss. And then once it was painted, I covered it with some matte Mod Podge. as I didn't want any chipping off. I found these green self-adhesive pearls at Dollar Tree, so I am going to stick them all around the frame. It like kind of has an indent in it all the way around. So if you wanted to, you could put these on beforehand and then paint over them if you don't want to have two different colors. You can also use extra glue if you want to. So I'm just going to stick them all the way around. And they have different colors of these as well, so if you did decide to do a blue frame or a pink frame, you could probably find the colors to match. I didn't want the black border on this, so I'm just removing it with an X-Acto knife. So I'm using this wallpaper with the blue birds on it, and it's so beautiful. I love all the colors in it. So I am just putting this over where I want, which part of the picture that I want to use, part of the wallpaper, and then I'm just lightly tracing around it. And I thought I was going to be able to use one piece of wallpaper for this, but I did have to use two. I'm cutting 1/2 centimeter around the pencil marks. And then I rub out all the pencil marks. So I want to glue these pieces in place, but it was better laying it flat without the backing. So I'm just positioning them where I want them. This bit was a bit fiddly. You got to make sure you don't move the white frame. And then once I got them where I wanted them, I just hot glued them in place, and I kept moving it around. So just be careful when you're doing it. I just put a wee bit of hot glue on the bottom so that they would stick, and then I'm gonna put a wee bit of hot glue on the top. Saw some more pencil marks. And then now I'm gonna just hot glue this piece in place. Get rid of any glue strings. And now I am going to put it all back together. I almost forgot the glass. Just give it a quick wipe and then put it all back together. And I love how this turned out. This is definitely my favourite DIY of this video. I just have to find somewhere to put it in my house. Have this wooden sign from Dollar Tree. I've had it for a while, and I'm just using my wee Dollar Tree screwdriver set to unscrew these hooks. And then I found this other wallpaper from Dollar Tree. So I'm just seeing if it almost fits in perfect like that. I'm just going to trim it off and then peel off the back and stick it in place. This is a really easy DIY. Can't believe I actually found these wallpapers, because I cannot find anything that I've been looking for recently. So I was so shocked when I found these. I'm just using my Dollar Tree Cricut tool to smooth it out and get it right in the edges. And then I'm going to cut off the excess with an X-Acto knife. And then I couldn't get it right in the corner, so I tried using other things to get right in the corner. So I just decided to take this part off and then fix the corners. I really like this wallpaper. I think it goes so nice with that brown wood colour. I just end up using my ruler to put the paper right in the corners before I cut it off. You could use this as a picture as well if you wanted to. You could also like make it into a sign, stick some words on it or something. I just wanted to leave it nice and simple. And I'm just gluing some half beads to the bottom because I'm making it into a tray. And this is how it turned out. This is the easiest DIY in the video. I found this frame. I only found one of them. I wanted more, but I only found one of them. So I'm just taking the back out. And I'm just going to use the glass to see which part of the wallpaper I want to use for inside of my frame. And then I am going to cut it out with an X-Acto knife. I didn't cut it that well. Even the other parts of this wallpaper that doesn't have the bird are really nice, and you could definitely do something with those. Just giving the glass a quick clean, and then I'm going to put it all back together. And I think this turned out so cute. This is the smallest size of the nesting boxes from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take off the hardware. You could use the bigger sizes if you wanted to, but I had this wee one, so I thought I would use it up. And I'm sure when they used to make these, they only had hardware on one side, but now it's on two sides. So I'm going to keep them for something else. I'm just sanding down where the holes are. And then I have these gemstone stickers. Doesn't matter what color they are because I'm going to paint over them. But I put them on the wrong side. I put on this side and I meant to put them on the other side. So you see me here fixing them. Just want to show you guys I make mistakes all the time when I'm crafting. And they're quite sticky still, so I just use the same ones. Then I took some black paint and some plaster chalk paint and I mixed them together to make a grey, a dark grey. It's kind of like a dark bluish grey. And then I just painted that over the outside of the box and over these gemstones. And it only needed one coat of paint. I did want to use the elephant chalk paint, but when I got it out of the cupboard, it was completely dried up. So I just made my own grey. And then I used the plaster chalk paint to paint on the inside. I just did one coat of that as well. And I'm going to use this beautiful blue and grey butterfly paper. And I'm just finding which part of the paper that I want to cut out and put on my DIY. And then I just measure and then mark it off with a pencil and then cut it out. And then I just stick that in place. I'm just using my ruler to make sure it's stuck in the edges. And then I took some matte Mod Podge and I just painted over the paint because I didn't want it to rub off of the gemstones. And this is just a wee cute DIY you could put on a tier tray or shelf filler, and you could make a bigger version of this if you wanted to. You could also make the outside white or a light grey or even the dark blue that is in the paper. Just pick out what you like the best. And this is how it turned out. Let me know which one of these DIYs is your favourite. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!